And in other news, now I have the privilege of speaking with Lesley Kaplan, the driving force behind the upcoming 3rd Annual Jerusalem Business Conference, set to take place later this month. Lesley, thank you so much for joining us in the studio.
Thank you, Lidar.
So can you give us a quick overview of what the Jerusalem Business Conference is all about?
Yeah, absolutely. So as you said, it's the 3rd ACI Jerusalem Business Conference. ACI is the Association of Americans and Canadians in Israel, working with all English speakers, not just from the US and from Canada. As you hear, I have an accent from somewhere else, from South Africa. It's the 3rd conference. I've been involved with the conferences from the beginning, and for the 2nd year, we've been cooperating with Nefesh B'Nefesh, where we're having it at their campus in Jerusalem. It's for all people in business, be it entrepreneurs, men and women, solopreneurs, companies, anyone interested in the business scene.
And what can attendees expect to gain from the event? What key takeaways will they leave with?
Will they gain? Okay, good question. They're going to have, firstly, fun. There's lots of networking, connecting, connections, building relationships, and there's fantastic development. I'm a firm believer of cooperating and using conferences also with the development and topics and not just networking. We've got a fantastic lineup of speakers. We've got a roundtable networking session, great booths, delicious food, and basically it's a place you want to be seen if you're in business or if you're thinking of going to business.
Israel's economy has faced some challenges this past year, rising taxes, high-tech professionals, that are in the reserves, dropping credit ratings. How will this year's summit differ from previous years, especially with the impact of the war?
Right, absolutely. Very good question. Firstly, our conference last year was in September, just before October 7th, and we all know what sadly happened on October 7th, when the world changed, when Israel changed, and of course when every single one of us changed, whether it was directly or indirectly. So this year we're building it into our conference theme, especially with 2 out of 3 of our keynote speakers. And the conference is going to be business-oriented, but also with the social side, and obviously taking into account October the 7th. It wouldn't be appropriate or proper to have a conference without taking that into account.
Absolutely. And, most of the attendees at the event will be Anglo immigrants, as you mentioned, from the United States, from Canada, from other countries. What does this event say about Aliyah, about the contributions that the English-speaking community is making here in Israel?
Okay. Firstly, the English-speaking community is making a fabulous contribution to Israel. I've been in Israel now 35 years, almost 3 decades being in business and an entrepreneur, and I've just seen it grow, and the amount of people that are either have their own businesses or employing other people too. There's a lot of connections, there's opportunities for networking. It's basically not the same as what it was 35 years ago. It's definitely changed, and we're making a huge impact on Israeli society and basically on business and in businesses in Jerusalem and around the country.
Absolutely. Well, Lesley Kaplan, thank you so much for speaking with us today and the annual Jerusalem Business Conference set to take place later this month.
Thank you so much.